Hey everybody, how y'all doing? So, as many of you know, we seen what happened at the Oscars the other night. Everybody's been talking about it since Sunday night. I am sitting here going through all of my social media, scrolling through Instagram, scrolling through TikTok, and this is what everybody's been talking about. I don't know what is the deal with this shit. It's like the talk of the century, but I'm not here for it. And honestly, I could care less about it, but at the same time, I'm shocked about it because I've never seen anything like this happen on national TV. Usually, when people have their little beats with everybody else, it usually be behind closed doors or behind stage. And so while I'm over here sipping my tea, watching my little crime shows, and getting my little pampering spa on, I'm still sitting here looking at different news, on my notifications. I'm seeing everything popping up about people talking about Will Smith and Chris Rock. So since everybody's going around asking about their opinions and everything and how it's affected them, I'm going to let you know what's going on with me. No, it's not affecting me. I really don't give a damn about it. But honestly, I am very messed up about it because, one, Will Smith could have done this backstage, or he could have done this after the show rather than doing it on national TV and embarrassing him in front of everybody. Now, granted, what Chris Fox said was really wrong. I was like, seriously, I don't give a damn if you're a comedian or whatever the case is. You don't joke about anybody's alopecia or medical illness. If you knew about it, you would be wrong. But if you didn't know about the situation, then honestly, I would say it was just an honest mistake. Now, Chris Rock already knew a lot about Jada Pinkett. First of all, she's all over the damn TV. She's all over the internet. So there's no way that you cannot know anything about her. And then on top of that, I feel like Will Smith, that smack was a shock. And I say that Chris Rock is way too nice. Chris is way too nice and too understanding and too forgiving. Because if it was anybody else, trust and believe, a fight would have broke down, or he would have got super pissed to the point he would probably press charges. But since he wasn't neither one of those, and he took it like a champ and he laughed about it, we assumed that okay, everything was fine, but at the same time, everything is not fine. I wouldn't have taken it and by like taking it like a champ and laugh about it. I don't think it's nothing funny about being slapped in front of the whole world. Now, like I said, it's all about knowing what the person is going through. And I'm a huge fan of all three of them. So that's why I have mixed feelings about it, because I feel like all this could have been done after the show or behind stage, behind closed doors, whatever the case is, backstage, because not a lot of people is backstage, so they don't know anything about it. But two, at the same time, it's like he could have just spoke to him and be like, yo, that wasn't cool. I didn't appreciate you disrespecting my wife like that. It made me feel some type of way because I gotta go through everything she's going through as her partner. And everybody is so busy laughing about it. And then on top of that, you got other people sitting here complaining about it, arguing about it. And I'm like, at the end of the day, it's nobody's business to be arguing about the situation, judging Will or Chris, anything like that. This is between all three of them. And like I said, he could have handled it a different way. It's not funny at all. Seriously, because if that would have been his wife, I'm sure he would have felt some type of way about it too. So it was like, moral of the story is Chris should never have came for Jada like that. But at the same time, Will should never have slacked him in front of the whole world. He could have handled this backstage. He could have handled this at the after party, or even when the show was over and they was probably outside. There's a time and place for everything. I always say this, and I'm starting to hear it from a lot of people. It's a time and place for everything. So if you really need to talk to somebody, you would have talked to that person. But obviously, will let his emotions get the best of him. But it's whatever. At the end of the day, he got his publicist to apologize to Chris. Now, if that was me, I would not take that apology and accept it, because it wasn't coming from your mouth. It was coming from Will Smith's publicist's mouth. And then two, we already know how Will Smith talks. So when you see this apology on Instagram, you could tell that wasn't him talking like that, because he don't talk that way. Not to say that he's not a professional, but if you've been a Will Smith fan for years, you know how he talks, and you know that he doesn't talk like a professional person, that's trying to represent themselves as such. He talks with a little slang, with a little attitude, and he always try to make a joke out of one little thing. And it wasn't sounding like him on Instagram. So no, I wouldn't have accepted that apology. Now, next subject, because I sat here, took up 5 minutes of my time talking about it. But last night was freaking crazy. So 2 days after my situation, um, I didn't think this weather was really gonna do anything for me, but it really, really took a toll on me. So like I said, y'all won't hear me complain about my job anymore, anything like that, but y'all will hear updates about my next job hunting and all this stuff and what I'm doing. So so I had a friend that approached me about the podcast situation, and I'm still thinking about it. I don't think I'm gonna do it, but y'all will hear some of the stuff that I've been talking about and going through with other people's. And I'm gonna see if I could get permission to post up conversations I be having with them on my YouTube channel. And y'all just let me know if y'all have subjects y'all want to talk about, because all that is still in the making. I got people who wants to work with me on certain things, such as food, such as logos, businesses, and I'm all for it. But I feel like I want to wait till the summertime to really do this, because this is where you get to really be outside and you get to show off your talents. And I don't want to be stuck inside doing this and nobody gets to see this. So y'all see that, and many more updates is going to come to y'all by the end of this day or tomorrow. But for now, I'm just going to relax. I'm just going to get back to normal, and hopefully by Friday everything will be feeling better. My chest will be feeling better, but for now I'm not doing so good. I'm not feeling my 100% self right now, so y'all probably won't get any more vlogs until the end of the week. So I'll see y'all later.